Hey guys, it's MU. I hope that you are having an amazing Friday and it's good and you're ready for the weekend and all that good stuff. Now, we're going to have a chat with Vegas Girl. She's a friend, she's someone I've known, and she's going to come out here and speak on some stuff. But until she gets here, listen, it's driving me crazy to stream from my phone. I just bought a Mac computer and I can't set the darn thing up. So now I have to take it back to the store and get it programmed and all of that. And it's really driving me nuts because I can't do my normal streams and it oh hold on. Hang on you guys. I gotta take care of the kid. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. But just give me a couple more days. I'll get it together. I've been doing a lot of things on my own, but email me you guys if you're interested in some streams and stuff and you want to help a girl out. But anyway, so I'm gonna have a late night chat with Vegas Girl. I hope that y'all doing all right. I've been frustrated with my technology, my gear, and but I gotta keep going and I can't get too frustrated. Um let me learn right now how to drop a link for her. Let me see. Guess I've done it before. Invite guest. Copy. I think that's copied, but how do I paste? Post comment. Paste. Uh, there we go. There we go. As I wait for her. Hey, I'm here, lady. Okay, the link is dropped for you. I'm still Vegas Girl. I'm gonna give you a warning. Vegas is back. Oh, okay. I'm still trying to set this laptop up as we speak. So if I can get on my laptop, I'm gonna figure out how to switch over because I don't like to stream from my phone. Nevertheless, come up and I'm ready for you. We'll make this work. We'll make it work. So hang on. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I have to take this laptop in. Do y'all know anything about Mac computers? I don't remember doing this for my other Mac. What else is going on? So until she gets here, what can I talk about? I think I need to do something fun, and I'm gonna plan on something this weekend because what I've been doing these last few weekends, well, besides my trip, I'm like, I need to get out a little bit. Uh, and I will try to stream in the morning because I have my Mac computer right here, right? But as a backup, I still have my PC. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully it's gonna be working, fingers crossed. Then we'll do our live streams and I'll come here and we're gonna talk about, what's going on in the world. All right. So that's what we'll do because those things I just need to come up for. I need to come up for. We need to have a conversation, and that's just what it is. I don't. Yeah, that's it. Where's she? Oh wait, here she is back here. There you go. Page. Hey girly.
Hey,
Hang
how are
on.
you?
Hang on. Let me figure out how to get rid of this banner on my phone. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, let me put you on your side. Look at you. What's going on with you? How's my sound?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I just got home from the hospital not too long ago. I had to have surgery, so that's why I'm kind of like looking a hot mess right now. So the procedure was they put a they put a metal plate in my chest and they went through my groin and stuff, and I'm kind of in a little bit of pain, but for the most part I'm okay. So, but everything
So
else is
why
going
did you
good.
have to? But why did you? So you just had heart surgery. I'm glad that you're better
I
and
had
you're doing well. But why? What's going on with you? Do you just have a weak heart, or?
No, I was born with a hole in my heart, and I've had to have open heart surgery when I was 3 and when I was 18. I don't have a human valve, I have an animal's valve. So the first one was a cow's valve, and this one was a pig's valve. So I have to have surgery every so often. My last one was when I was 18, and I am 46 now. So it's been quite some time since I've had surgery, and the doctor said that if I don't have this surgery, I could pass away in a couple of years. So we finally had everything scheduled and ready to go for the surgery was actually Wednesday, I believe. So yeah.
Okay, okay. So what is so already 2 days? Okay, so you're up and going and you're feeling all right.
Yes, the
Yeah,
medication they
anything
have
to do
me
with the
on.
heart, girl.
The medication they have me on is just kind of getting me, really tired and sleepy. It's like a little tiny, it's an aspirin and it's really small, but they said it's like for a blood thinner. So, that's what they've been giving me. But I'm already bored and I already want to go back to work, but I have to wait until I get a follow up with my heart doctor before I can do that. So,
Okay, I'm ready to go back to work too because I don't have anything going on. But
yeah.
so
So,
when are you going back to work? Are you down?
I kind of
You're
want to go
giving me
back to
motion
work.
sickness with your.
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of
You want
going
to do
back.
what? Yeah, you're giving
I
me
want to
motion
go.
sickness with your camera.
Oh, let me see. There we go. I kind of want to go back to work tomorrow, but I can't. I have to wait. So I have to
You
wait
can
until I
come
get
up.
the
It was just
clearance.
moving a lot and it kept going in and out. But well, you should probably wait. I would think, right? Oh god, I'm so stressed out. You
Yeah.
should probably wait. Just get better.
Oh, yeah. I'm okay. So yeah, I've
Okay,
been
I'm gonna
doing
put
my
my
own
Mac
thing.
away because it's not. My Mac is saying the same thing. It's looking for another source. Girl, I'm gonna take this thing back tomorrow. I have to bring someone. I'm gonna bring someone with me tomorrow to get this Mac taken care of. I'm frustrated. I am so frustrated. That's what I'm saying. You need a team to work and get things done. But okay, nevertheless, I'm glad that you're feeling better. I know you told me about the surgery and I was worried, but you're looking good and you look like you're doing your thing. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself.
Yes, I mean, like you always said, you got to protect your peace and your space, and ever since I started doing that, everything have just started coming full circle. Change behavior. I have my own followers now. I have my own subscribers, so I'm doing really well. So everything's going really, really good. So I couldn't be more happier.
It seems like you're finding your lane on YouTube. Like you're finding like your audience, your groove. Because you came out here, you were worried about some stuff, but
Yeah.
you're what kind of commentary are you trying to make now? Like what are you doing?
Right now, it's kind of like all over the place until I kind of figure out what I really want to do. But I am in the animal community right now, so that's as far as I'll go with that. It's being really it's a different community. There's no fighting, there's no arguing, there's no nothing in that community, and it's a lot of fun being over there. So there's a lot of you meet a lot of people from like all around the world that have pets or that have lost pets and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what I've been focusing on right now. So it's a lot more calmer environment and a more healthier environment for me to be in. So I'm really happy. So
Hey love. I'm still having computer issues, you guys, but I'll get it fixed within the next day or so. Hey Zero, were you fighting today? By any chance? No, that wasn't you, it was different Zero, I think. I don't know. People send me a lot of clips. So, anyways, hey Zero, how you doing, member? Vegas girl, you're doing your commentary. You kind of change your subject a lot, but you're finding your flow. You have your audience, and it seems to me as if you're just trying to separate yourself. That's Oh, that's the guy one. Okay, I got some clip, but I haven't watched. Oh, Zero Tolerance. Oh, okay, Zero. Okay, now that think about it, it was Zero Tolerance. You're right. Good, because I'm not used to you fighting Zero Lightness. um, yeah, Vegas girl. It's interesting when we're on this YouTube app and we start off one way, and then we say, you know what, we're not doing that anymore. We're gonna do something else. That's pretty
Right.
cool.
Yeah, and I wanted to work really hard on myself, and everybody says change behavior, and I feel like I have proven that I've changed my behavior and my actions. So I'm really happy. I'm in really happy mental health state. I couldn't be even more happier. I am monetized on my other channel, but I have yet to figure out how to monetize my videos. So that's kind of been difficult, but
How to
um,
monetize what? Okay,
on my
Zero. That was a
videos.
girl fight. Nothing happened. Oh,
Yeah, my
that's
videos,
I have to
but
watch it.
I'll figure it out. So,
Yeah, it's too much for me to try to explain how to do all that. It's been so long. And right now with the whole YouTube thing, I'm kind of frustrated because of my computer, so I don't even want to get into it. I can't tell you how upset I am, but that's why I said after today I'm gonna get people that can work with me, because if I can't post, I need other people to post. I need other people to come on and go live and stuff like that, because I know what this community is about, and this is like our space to just chat, like how we're
right,
chatting.
right. Okay. Uh-oh. Is she still there?
Am I gonna in and out? Because I can go into a different room.
Yeah, you're coming in and out.
I am. Okay, wait.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, take over. Let me get up. I have to switch
Okay.
rooms.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. The surgery went really well. I can't really do a whole lot right now, but I'm just getting some rest um and so yeah, everything's going well.
Okay, wait. How about now? Is my sound better here? To me, it
Yeah,
sounds
you're
loud. What's your plate?
yeah, you're better, a lot better.
Okay, wait. This is better. Okay, fine. All right, Vegas girl. Hey, executive sessions. Good seeing you guys. I've been away for so long. I don't want to be away that long, and I knew that Vegas girl over here went through a major surgery, so I wanted to make sure she was doing well. And then I figured she can come here and tell y'all a little about herself, and we're just chatting it up. But it's good seeing you, kinda, from my screen.
I know. I thought you were gonna have an avatar. You don't even have an avatar.
You don't see an avatar? Because I see it on my
No,
end. It's not showing up on your end?
no, ma'am.
God, this is okay. Wait. Okay, take over. Let me try to fix it.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have told her that. It's all good though. Yeah. So Vegas is so we have a new thing that just opened up in, I want to say, back in July. It's actually called the Adult Playground. It is at the Luxor. I was planning a big event with some of my coworkers. We were all gonna have a good time and go there, but I got sick and I had to cancel it. So if y'all ever come to Vegas, y'all need to check that out. It's just like a let me see. It's just like a kids playground, but adult version. They have all kinds of games. The drinks are really good there. I think it's only like anywhere between 32 to 35 to get in there, and you have to be 21 years or older to get in there. So that's like our newest attraction, and that's what everybody's been talking about. So I have noticed that I've seen, I watched the Beast Sector a little bit, so. But yeah, I wanted to put that out there. It's called the Adult Playground. I'm
What are you
trying to
talking
go back.
about? What stream is that? What are you talking about?
It's no, it's a new place in Vegas at Luxor. It's called the Adult Playground. It's like a
Oh.
adult version of the kids playground, but you have to be
Okay.
21 and over to get in there. They just opened up back in like July.
Well, if I go to Vegas, which is that's a huge if, because again, I'm just gonna pop up. I won't even announce it. Um, that'd be interesting.
Yes.
If I go, whenever, just so you know, I need to have some fun, child. Zero. That person's not worth mentioning because of who this person is. So she's just not worth mentioning. Out of sight, out of mind. That's how I see it. Like I said, I'm to this point where it's like it's nothing personal, but I feel that if my moderators have issues with me or they want to ask me about something, ask ask me. I don't I'm just keeping my circle really small. When I see something that don't look right, I just get rid of it in my personal life and in my business life. That's
So
just that's just where I am. There's no second chances, nothing. Huh?
do you feel like that moderator was talking about you in another chat
I know she
or
was. It wasn't even that, and I'm not gonna give too many details about it because I don't want her. I don't. I'm not. I'm to this point where I wish people well, but you can't come
okay,
back into my space. And what people have to know about me is that regardless, you guys could see me. If I tell you I fell out with somebody, I fell out with them. If you see me talking to someone or hopping on a panel, I'm hopping on a panel because number one, y'all know me. If I'm sitting in the clouds and a conversation is something where I'm like, I don't like that, I'm gonna hit your link. And if we have unfinished business and we need to speak, I am going to speak to you when I feel ready. Period. And I don't need anybody's permission for that. But I feel that for a lot of you are in my inside circle where y'all can email me or you either have my phone number. Am I correct?
yes,
So just like I would have a conversation with you, because this isn't some YouTube stuff with me. I'm friends with a lot of you. I'm invested in a lot of you, right? Anything other than that, like going around trying to gossip about me or anything like that, I just cut you off. Period. I cut you off. I'm not interested in making up with anybody that I was friends with and I'm no longer friends with. And if you see me talking to someone, then that's just what it is, publicly or whatever. But I just want to keep my circle small and it's nothing personal. So me losing a moderator is no big deal. I can replace it with another. And I'm fine with the
oh,
ones that I have. We're good. We have our small chats. We're good. But I don't
yeah,
like that because the same way that if I have a problem with Zero, if I have a problem with you, Vegas girl, I know how to get a hold of you guys.
yeah,
And if you want
yeah,
to know who the person is, send me an email. But other than that, it's not. It's nothing lost. I'm really protecting my space and my peace. I know that this is the direction I'm going in, and if you don't fit in that circle, it's nothing personal. This space isn't for everybody, and I'm cool with that.
right,
But you're not gonna bother me. Some of you know good and damn well that whether I like you or not, we can have a public conversation and eventually address the stuff that I want to address when I'm ready for it. And there's a lot of things with people that I used to, hang out with that I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't really like this. And we had a conversation. That's it. But enough about me, Vegas girl. I'm just in a space now where I'm not willing to give anything up for people that's not for me because
yeah,
I give a lot into people and I'm not willing to do that anymore.
yeah, yeah. And that
Yeah.
is true. I've seen you do that a lot. So, yeah, I support
Yeah.
you.
I do, and it's like it's nothing. It's like you guys go where you want to go. I don't care if I follow somebody and y'all friends with that. You know what I mean. But if you
Mhm.
have a problem and then I find out later that hey, you're going around asking questions about me to other people, I'm going to feel some kind of way.
Right,
Period.
right,
Yeah, I'm going to. It's just mutual respect, but nothing's
mhm,
lost.
right.
Oh,
I mean, they should just come to you directly if they have an issue. You're not really that hard to talk to, so I don't get
not at
it.
all. And I'm easy to find. Now,
Yes.
this trip that's coming up. I think that that's going to be some fresh commentary, so maybe things will get lighter on these YouTube streets. You
Yeah, when
know,
is that trip? Wasn't that August 23rd, I
it's
think?
next. Yeah, it's August. I want to say August 23rd till the 25th. And since I came back from Disneyland, I've been kind of wanting to have some more fun. Like grown up fun. You know what I'm saying?
Well, go have a good time if that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, if I go, you guys know where I'm. Well, if I go, well, I don't know. I don't know if I go to be last minute because I just came back from a trip. I was going with Jay Wilson's group and then they canceled. And
Yeah.
so because he canceled, I squeezed in another trip right instead. So I have to see what I can do, because I don't want to take my kids on this trip.
Well, the best places if you have kids to go to Vegas, it would probably be the Mandalay Bay Beach because their pool area is like fantastic. They have a wave pool there. They have a lazy river there. That's one of the most popular places where people go that have kids is they stay at the Mandalay Bay. I worked there for 2 years. It was a lot of fun.
Girl, we
So,
come to Vegas is our little secret hangout
yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
My kids are
mm,
work, we like to, what do we do? My kids are goofy. Like we like shows. We like we do like the buffets. We like the M&M shop. We like
yeah, go to the Excalibur where they have the dinner show, and actually they are coming at a good time because I think the weather here next week is supposed to be anywhere between 105 to 115. So I think that's cooling down for us actually.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
that
think
is
about it. But if I do come out, I'll let you know. But if I don't, um, at this time, it doesn't mean, like I said, I'm just next door. We're in the same desert. You're a hop,
right,
skip, and a jump away. I can come down and just hang out and do some filming.
right. That would definitely be
Yeah,
fun.
it's probably what I'll
So
do. So
yeah,
I want to do something a little. I want to do something, and I haven't done a road trip blog, but Vegas girl. I'm glad that things for you have calmed down on the internet.
yes, they have most definitely.
Yeah, because your channel's
So
doing well and you just have to figure out how to monetize it now and stuff.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Mulatto.
So everything's going really well. I'm really happy and excited. Sounds like everything's going well for you as well. So
Because I keep my circle small. I'm proud of
yeah,
it. I'm doing another video on not having friends and stuff like that because I feel like they take you away from your goals and you're draining and a lot of times it's toxic. But when I
yeah,
say that, I'm not
yeah,
saying that to the people that are my friends. What I'm saying is that that's not what I'm saying. So I think people kind of miss the point when I'm talking about my no friends series.
yeah. Well, I feel you because my circle is small too. I just have you and then Bell V. So that's it for me. That's all I need. I am just
Hmm.
good with that. So, you
That's,
guys give me a lot of support. So that helps a lot.
that's rare, but I'm always
Yeah.
gonna be there. And so when you were going through your situation with your heart because of how I am with the body and health and stuff, and I'm just like, you don't want to go through things alone. So I wanted to be there.
No. Thank you. Yeah, and I quit smoking and all that, really helped a lot. So I
Congratulations.
thank you. I was hoping and praying that they wouldn't have had to cut me open a third time because the recovery process would have been a lot longer had they have had to cut me open a third time. But they went
Uh-huh.
through my legs, so it should be like maybe less than 2 weeks or so before I
Hey, Rico, babe.
Oh, Rico. Oh,
I'm
Rico.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So they
No,
went through
you're
your
fine.
legs and all that. I don't know what it
You're
feels
fine.
like to have heart surgery, but
Yeah.
that's one of for me it's one of the scariest surgeries to have.
Yeah. Considering this was my third one, yeah, I was pretty scared.
Good night,
So,
Rico. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. I'm glad you stopped smoking
ugh,
and all
Rico.
that. I know it's not easy, but you did stop and all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
I did. It was very difficult. But it did the right thing. I feel a lot better, so I feel a lot better health wise. So,
I did a
you know,
poll on was marijuana difficult to quit. I think I should have did cigarettes, but I already know the answer to that. I know that quitting cigarettes. What's up, Pizarro? I'm just chatting. I don't like chatting from my phone, but it's been a while. Okay, so I did a poll. Was marijuana hard to quit? And I'm on my phone, so I can't see the results of that poll. I want to say I can't see the results. I don't know if you have a second device, but
Oh yeah,
I
I
know
do.
that cigarettes is a lot harder. I don't know if you've ever smoked marijuana before.
I did it once, one time, and the feeling that I got from smoking marijuana, I never wanted to do it again because it was I got a hungry feeling. All I wanted to do was eat everything in sight. So I don't know if that's like the normal effect you're supposed to have from that, but I
I
was like,
think it
this is
is
not for
normal.
me.
You know what I should do? I should do a stream about how to quit smoking marijuana. But I think that it is normal. I think it's a side effect. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, this is not the high I want. So I just it was one and done for me.
Oh,
So
Zero Lightness, I missed this. I'm sorry. I am 5 years in October quit smoking. Zero,
oh good.
congratulations.
Yes, good for
Congratulations.
you. How did you do it, Zero? Did you just quit cold turkey or were you on the patch or you got to give us more.
How long has it been for you, Vegas?
It's been, I want to say 90 days.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
The
about
first
90
90 days I
days.
think tough. Yes.
Yeah.
504 girl says yes. 31% said no. 38% said I don't smoke. Wait. Okay, she's talking about the poll. So 31% said yes, it's hard to quit. 38 said no. Wow, that's one of the most even polls that I've had as far as the thank you, 504. That's one of the
Yeah,
most
wow.
even polls. Marijuana. I think the problem with that poll was like who wants to quit smoking if they smoke marijuana because it relaxes them so much.
Right,
So
right.
I think that's probably one. So that was kind of a hard poll.
But if you smoke a lot of marijuana, wouldn't that generally mean that you would be gaining weight because all you would want to do is eat? Because that's the only
Mm,
side effect that you get, right? Or am I wrong?
I don't know because I don't smoke marijuana, but Zero said cold turkey. I got bronchitis and I was done.
Oh,
Wow.
good for you. Good for you.
That's hard to
I
do. Zero, no?
yes, yes.
I
I
think that
did
would be hard to do
that.
because nicotine is very addicting. And yeah, congratulations, Zero.
Yes, good for you.
I
See, you
struggle.
do whatever you put your mind to, you just gotta have it in your mind. Because with me, all those other times I tried to quit, I wasn't ready or I didn't want to. And this time around, I was, and I got the job done. So, I did a cold turkey myself, which was really hard. But I got it done, and it's because of me not smoking, I was able to get through my heart surgery as well. So the doctor said I have to quit smoking in order to have heart surgery. So I had a lot going for me. So I had to get healthy before my heart surgery. So I just
No
had to.
nicotine. I mean, I'm sorry, no nicotine. Oh my god. No, yeah, cold turkey I think is hard
Yeah.
for anything, but I guess when you're determined, you could do anything. I went cold turkey, but I wouldn't dare compare what I did to what you guys are talking about. Zero says, I needed to quit. I smoked for so long. And how much better do you feel, Zero?
And so how
Mm.
long have you been clean, misunderstood, if you don't mind me asking?
If you want to know the exact days, I got to use my calendar because I don't count anymore. But it's
Oh,
been about 2.5 years. Yeah, I stopped counting. I stopped counting for
good.
a lot of reasons. You want to know?
Yeah.
Because when I enter the world, it's like I remember I started out sharing. We were counting every single day, day one, day two, day three. And
Right.
then now, okay, so past 2 years, now that I'm past 2.5 days, I mean, 2.5 days, 2.5 years, I find myself just wanting to blend in because people are very judgmental and they don't feel that I have the right to live my life. And those people are
Yeah.
ignorant, very insignificant in the world. They really have nothing to offer anybody, so they try to be judgmental over everyone else. But I really don't count the days anymore because I don't think about it. As a matter of fact, one of the people I might do this on members only, especially as I get more members. But I want to interview a dealer, and this dealer uses as well. At least he used to. He might be clean now, I don't know if people are gonna be ready for that kind of a stream, but I'm more interested in what other people are doing and stuff like that. So I don't count the days, but let me take a peek. I'll look. Hold on.
Okay,
Let me look
sure.
at my calendar. I will tell you, I have 818 days.
Yay, good for
Yeah.
you.
So I
Well,
hit
that's a huge
my
accomplishment.
I just hit my 27th month milestone. I have saved. This number is far lower than what I actually saved. 35,000 really is over six figures that I've saved. But we're gonna start here. 35,500. Wait, 35,000 35057.14. And it even tells you the time saved, which is 4,090 hours. This is really an awesome app. Okay.
Oh,
And if
cool.
you can see my picture on the app, I think I look good. My hair is, well, you know. But when I look at my eyes, I can I could definitely tell there was something off. But yeah, 818 days. I don't count. I will count as I get closer to 3 years. Other than that, we're gonna be talking about politics, mental health, whatever else besides my days sober. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing you and I disagree on is politics.
Really? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Before, let me read these comments and we're going to get into it because you said that.
Okay,
And I did
yes.
not ask you your affiliation, but Zero said, "Oh my, I can breathe and run up and down the stairs." Yes, your health. I
Right?
mean, I could not. Yeah, y'all know I'm active. You need to be able to run, child. Smoking is bad for the heart and lungs. Uh huh.
Yes.
504
Yeah.
Girl says, "I'm conditioning my mind to be done with cigarettes by the end of the year. I have to start thinking about it now." 504 Girl, I cannot tell you. If I had to pick something for people to quit right away, it would be cigarettes. Um, y'all gonna be mad at the other one. I'm not gonna say it because it has to do with food and sugar. But those two things, food and I mean sugar and cigarettes, the way it takes a toll on our health over time is just well, yeah, I don't have to preach about cigarettes, but that one's a no-brainer. The sooner you quit, the better. But I know it's not easy,
Right.
right? Zero. My nerves are so bad. 504, no
Oh,
excuses, just do it. You will do it. And here's the thing: this is why I don't really celebrate my days out loud anymore. But to quit anything, it's a big deal. I
it
don't
is.
care if you make small changes. Maybe you drink 3 sodas a day and you change it to 1 soda a day, right?
Yeah.
That's a big deal. And I don't think people realize how hard it is to quit something until they try to quit it. And you never feel ready. There's no way to prepare yourself to quit for anything besides just doing it.
Yeah.
There's
You're
no way to
right.
prepare. You just know, okay, this is do I want to live and what quality of life we know that with, and I'm not trying to preach to you if I were for a girl or anybody else, but I'm just saying that there's some things. Let me tell you something. You'll never be ready when something brings you comfort. And that's your go-to. And when you do quit, you run into circumstances that are familiar when you think about that thing that you like to do because part of it's social as well. So it's not easy
Yeah,
at
when
all.
I have a very stressful job because I deal with the public and everything. So anytime something like stresses me out, I could go run and hide and have a smoke. But now if something stresses me out, I just pop a candy in my mouth and that relaxes my nerves and calms me way down. So now I think if I don't have a piece of candy in my pocket for my work day, that ruins my entire day. So I switched over from smoking when I'm stressed to eating peppermint or whatever I can, suck on my job. So that's a huge improvement.
Okay, 504, 504. Vegas, because sugar spikes our dopamine levels. So it makes us feel better to have sweets.
Yes.
You guys realize, okay, so some things have sugar alcohol, which is different than a sweetener. Sugar alcohol, the ingredient sugar alcohol, it doesn't actually have sugar or alcohol. So it's kind of misleading, but it's not as sweet as artificial sweeteners, which can spike the sweetness level, like, I don't know, 300, whatever. It only spikes it 40 to 50, like more times more. But if you have trouble with sugar and stuff like that, I think that's another way to go. And you can find sugar alcohol and stuff like I don't know. I've been use. I've been. I don't eat it myself, but you know that ice cream is called Rebel. That has sugar alcohol in it. It's a good alternative. Maybe the first time you won't like it, but little small substitutes like that. I'm not telling you to cut out your hard candy, but I struggle with sugar. I like my sweet tea a lot, and so I had to make little changes too. Diet is an important factor. Zero says I lost my daughter and didn't start smoking. Wow, Zero.
Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't even know how you dealing with that. How are you dealing? Are you doing okay, Zero? Does it get easy? Well, I'm sure it doesn't get easier, but my
Yeah.
condolences again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mine too.
I
Yeah.
know. Life is a precious thing.
Yeah. You can't take every day for granted. You might not
Mm-mm.
get tomorrow. So, the foolishness and stuff like that could be set aside. Refined sugar is bad sugar. Yeah.
Refined sugar is the best sugar. Is that the white sugar?
Well,
Zero.
that 504 girl, can I ask you, uh, why can't you start now? Why do you have to wait until the end of the
Zero.
year?
Zero. I want my sweet tea. Oh, Vegas girl said, "Why can't you start now?"
Don't
Mm.
cuss me out, please.
That's why I'm hyping myself up early. Maybe it will motivate me to start before the end of the year. That is a good question. I mean, and I guess for me, okay, so my grandpa died from emphysema, right? My great grandpa.
Hmm.
Rest in peace. At 504. Oh, I'm gonna leave that up there. That's for you. And so cigarettes for me is a big one. Can you take over Vegas? Let me see if my Mac is powered. Let me see what's going on with my Mac.
Okay. Sure, I got
There
you.
might be a chance I
Sorry,
can do that.
504 girl. Please don't take offense to that. I hope y'all can hear me. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Be careful with that laptop, okay? Um, I'm back. So
Yeah.
anyway, my laptop, that was a waste of 3 grand because it's not working. So I'm gonna have to take it back tomorrow. I'm so bummed.
Well, didn't it come with instructions?
Oh, did it?
It
I don't
should.
know.
Most laptops come with instructions on how to set it up.
I'm
I could be
frustrated.
wrong.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go
Okay.
back up there tomorrow. I'm gonna go back up there tomorrow and see if they'll fix it. If not, then I'm just gonna take it back. I have my HP. I mean my PC. And they're supposed to be replacing the battery, so tomorrow to be ready. I'm gonna pray that that one works because
Yeah,
uh
yeah, that's the main reason why I wanted to quit 2 zeros because I didn't want to be on an oxygen. I didn't want to be carrying an oxygen tank by the time I'm 50 years old, and I'm 46 now. So that was one of my motivators as well.
if my body would stop, hold on. So it says if my body would stop, I started a new medicine 2 months ago. It's not working, so I will get. You'll be getting
Okay.
a new one in a few weeks. A new body? Did I miss something?
I mean, the new body.
I watched my dad on 15 liters of oxygen because his lungs were so bad. You're only supposed to be
Yeah.
on 2 liters. Yeah, and when I was caregiving, there was a guy that I took care of, rest in peace, and his body, he was on oxygen, and I'm just thinking he didn't smoke though. He got COPD from working in, I want, whatever his job was. He got COPD from it, but it is the quality of life was so poor. Fergo says I can't pronounce that. So I need my oxygen at night and when I get off a plane. Huh.
Oh. Oh, so you need my yeah, okay. I get off the plane, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know it's late when we sitting around talking about oxygen.
I know, right?
What oxygen?
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
nice
medicine.
conversation.
Okay, Zero. Sorry, medicine. I gotcha.
Oh,
Talk
okay.
about we need air. But Vegas girl, it is so hot. Speaking of air, oh my god, it's still 110 degrees out here.
Oh yeah, it's 102 and it's 11 o'clock at night.
I know. I wanted to go for a night swim. It's too late now. I ain't trying to get bit out here. But I wanted to go for a night swim because our pool, for some reason, is heated. And so in the daytime, I feel like I'm jumping in a bathtub, but I need to go for a swim. I think maybe I'll still swim tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the bad thing too. With all these bandages, the doctor said that I can't
Vegas,
shower or
yeah,
bath for
don't.
a while.
You just gotta sit down somewhere.
Yeah, well, my action has been in the low to mid. Oh,
You still look good though. Like when you were on camera, you didn't look like you went through any surgery or anything. Like you looked
yeah.
good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah. The scars is where you can't see them.
Are they
So
gonna go away? Are they?
I don't know. My whole thing is I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to have another surgery because now I have a metal plate in my chest. So I'm hoping that's what they replaced the valve with the metal plate. So I'm hoping that was gonna be my last surgery. So I'll find out when I go to the doctor.
Can you feel it?
Not really. Mm-mm.
504 girl says hypoxia, low oxygen levels. My oxygen has been in the low to mid 80s for how long have you smoked 504 girl? Is that not only that, but y'all know cigarettes is it's an expensive habit. I kind of feel the same way about cigarettes, the way I feel about food is like it benefits everybody except the consumer. You smoke cigarettes, think about who benefits from it. Not
Yeah.
you. You get pleasure for the moment, but
But
you
then
need to get
it's
treatment later, your health becomes poor.
yeah.
So you it's just not worth it to me. I
Mm,
just think that especially as we start to get older, I don't know how old you are, 504 girl, but as we start to get older, I think that we start valuing our health a lot more.
yeah.
And for me, it's I'm not going to put anything in my body that's gonna cause it harm. Uh Now I am not saying that it's easy to quit smoking. It's absolutely not easy to quit smoking. And I think
Mm-mm.
that's a personal choice that everybody has to make, but a very smart one. It has nothing to do with my smoking though. I had not smoked in 4 years when I got diagnosed with it. What made you pick it back up, 504 girl?
Yeah, and
Think
what kind
about
do you smoke? 504 girl. I never did the menthol because the menthols were way too strong. But the cheapest pack of cigarettes here in Vegas is like $8. The ones I was getting was like $8, and that adds up every day, every other day. So yes, 504. If I can do it, you can do it. If Zero can do it, you can do it.
mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not easy, but it's just worth it. I remember when my dad stopped smoking, how cranky, oh my god, he was. But he got through it and now he's happy.
Yeah, mine is too. My dad quit smoking, but then he still ended up getting throat cancer 10 years later. So that's what kind of made me want to think that, well, if you quit smoking and you still get cancer, then what's the point of quitting? I mean, if you can still get cancer even after you quit, that was my main thing about the whole thing about quitting. He still got throat cancer from smoking, and he hadn't
But
smoked
you
in.
can get cancer whether you smoke or not, but why increase the odds? We know that smoking will, it's not if it will affect your health, it will affect your health as the years go by. There's no way you're putting your foreign toxin in your body. So it is going to affect your health. There's no way around that. So, call a thing a thing. Does that mean that everybody's going to catch cancer for it? No. But why increase your odds? Like, I just don't understand that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because there's a lot more things that I mean, okay, there's cancer, there's emphysema, there's COPD, there's just, and not only that, you're not going to tell me that a person that smokes regularly looks healthier than a person who doesn't smoke, not to mention what it
That's
smells like.
That's true. Zero, I'm the same way. Sometimes I get like if I'm having a really bad day or if I'm stressed out, I want to get the urge to pick up a smoke and I'm like, I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette, but I don't. I hold back that urge. So if I ever feel that way, I just hit up a friend and they kind of help me through that. But sometimes I still get that, if I'm stressed out or having a really bad day.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Zero said your lungs will heal if you quit. I believe that, Zero. I
Yeah,
do feel. I think a lot depends on how long you've used and the yeah how long you've used and the length of time. Is that saying the same thing? And a lot of things can heal, but some things are irreversible.
yeah, that is
And
true.
that's just what it is. But yeah, you can absolutely. I've seen it within my own family, the healing that could take place. So I absolutely believe that. I know that it's true. It is a crazy feeling, but anyways, not smoking, and once you get free of it, it has to feel good. It just
Yeah,
does.
yeah, it does. It takes a little longer for the craving to go away, but it's all in your mind. And that's all it is. It's all in your mind. So do you
I mean,
really
I
want to
feel
stop
great
or do you?
now.
Yeah, I do
Oh, I
too.
just lost my. Hold on, I just lost you guys. Hold on. This phone cut
I
out.
do too.
My hair is so kinky right now because I got in the pool and I didn't pool dry it. Looks crazy, but
It's basically whether or not you want to be healthy. Do you want to be healthy or don't you want to be healthy? So
I'm a
that's
poor
basically
girl
what
gonna
it comes
curse all y'all out. Zero says no, they will heal in about 5 years. Okay, Zero knows. Zero aren't you? I think Zero's a nurse. I think, but okay,
Oh,
Zero
okay.
knows.
Oh, okay. Does zero hit links?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really see Zero hit least, but I I think okay. So my dad, my granddad, great granddad actually, when he quit and he already had emphysema, I think it was too far along. Zero said everything smells better too.
Yes, and taste better. Yes, you
Would
get your
you
sense of
date?
smell and sense of taste better back.
Would
So
you
that
date a
makes
guy that smoked, Vegas girl?
probably not because it would make me just want to. I don't think I would be able to be strong enough to not want to the urge to smoke with him. So probably not.
When you smoke, get sick, and still smoke. Yes, I'm at work now. Oh, Vegas. Zero is a nurse. I want to be a
Oh, okay.
nurse. I
Yeah, cool.
appreciate Zero's input and all that. Zero's been a huge supporter despite this long journey I've been on. Is it safe to? Well, I can't say I'm off my journey because then y'all think I fell off. Mm. But I can tell you so. As far as smoke goes, if we don't get specific, for me to say, I have to say, yeah, you can heal from cigarette smoke because the health problems that I've had, I was able to overcome most of it, not all, but most of it. And I think in time, all of the effects would have been it. Yeah, I'm a work in progress, but
Yeah,
if I could heal from the inside out, anybody else can because
yeah,
you guys didn't do anything as harsh as what I did. So
yes, exactly. Yes, and he would stink. I mean, I could always put a thing to it to where, oh, well, I don't want you, smoking around me, but then you would still smell it in his car, you smell it on his clothes, in his apartment, so that would do absolutely no good.
I think
So
y'all
I
made
would just
progress
rather
progress. Yeah,
not
I won't
do
date a
it.
smoker. I won't date a smoker, and I won't date bipartisan.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, if
that.
they drank, as long as it's like not every single day, every hour of every day, I wouldn't really mind that too much.
504 girl says she's a work in progress, and y'all leave her alone. Okay.
Yeah, that photo is cute. She cracks me up.
Okay, so
Yes,
when
you are.
I
We all are.
we are all a work in progress, but I would like
Yes.
to say I made it, child. I made it.
Yes, I'm so proud of you. Yes.
I didn't make it
So,
yet, but
yes.
can't nobody really tell me anything. I had to do the work, and I'm feeling great. I didn't
Yeah.
think my skin would heal. For I didn't think that my stomach issues would go away. My like I just feel good. I just do. I'm happy. I'm all these things, and I think anything. Like think about this: if you go to work, how many smoke breaks do you need? How long can you stay away in a place where you can't take a smoke break? Like I don't want to be bound to anything to where I have
Right.
to do it.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I'm at a place where I can take a smoke break anytime I want to. I just can't be gone for too long, but I
Mhm.
don't. I don't. So instead, I just have candy in my pocket, and I'm good to go. So sometimes that is still not enough because when you work with the public, they can give you a headache. But it's the best that I got, and it's been working. So I'm really happy with it.
I'm proud of you. I think you're
So
doing your thing. You're doing well.
thank you.
Um,
Yeah.
Seems like we're all doing well. And I was doing Pilates today, and I was thinking of how many people just get online and they're so interested in what everybody else is doing. And I'm like, what did they do for themselves?
Right.
I went to
Right.
Pilates with my girl, and that was fun. It's always fun going to Pilates with my daughter.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll post a picture later. But I just started to think like some people. Now I'm not talking about the subscribers. You know, well, the subscribers too. I think YouTube has replaced TV. But what did they do for themselves though today, or their kids, for crying out loud?
Right. Right.
Zero said people act like cigarettes are drugs. Oh, the nicotine is a drug. People act like cigarettes are drugs. Cigarettes are itself, but the nicotine in the cigarettes is a drug, so that's why they're addicted. They don't want to admit it. Fellow Fergo said it's crazy because there was a time I was in a hospital for 5 to 7 days. Never crossed my mind for a cigarette, but you better have one in the car for when I get discharged. That's all right. I understand.
Hmm.
And there
I
was
tried some
days,
the other day, but I didn't have one.
yeah, there was days where it was cool to smoke. Like it just looked cool. Like you looked like the bad one. So we can't
Yeah.
forget about that. Zero said, I could never work with the public. Too ignorant with these people today.
Yes, trust me. Yes, you were right. I mean, the kind of restaurant that I work in, I love it and everything because it's mostly health food. We have like all the fancy coffees and stuff like that, but the questions that we get asked is just like, wow, did you really wake up and take your stupid pills this morning or what? We get asked if we have chopsticks. We get asked if we have ranch and all that kind of stuff. No, we don't. So yeah, and the public can be stressful sometimes.
It can. I deal with the public a little, but I signed up for this. I signed up to, help people and work with addicts and, mental health stuff. So I'm doing what I chose, but it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
I didn't mean to leave your message up there like that, Zero. But yeah, 504 girl. 504 girl, when you said that we don't agree on politics, what you mean by that?
That was me.
I'm sorry, I keep saying 504 girl because I'm looking at the chat. Vegas girl, when you said that, what you mean by that? I know that
Well,
504 girl doesn't agree with me.
because I'm trying to figure out. I
Poor
mean,
thing.
don't cuss me out, please. But I'm just trying to figure out why you like Donald Trump. What exactly has
Oh
he
my
done?
God. Girl, you couldn't tell me that before you jumped on the platform. Let me tell you something. I think that I think I I think that, it's not that I like Donald Trump per se. I do. But I think that people aren't voting on the policies, they're thinking about the person. I'm thinking about the policies and the things that the Republican Party stand for. If you want to ask me why I'm a Republican, I can answer that. Donald Trump just happens to be the Republican candidate. So it's pick the best. Am I gonna choose Kamala? Absolutely not. No.
Mm,
No. So who else am I going to vote for? Now, I do believe in voting for neither if you don't think that either candidate is qualified. But I feel that Donald Trump is a strong candidate and he has done a lot for this country. And when people talk about him and they want to say, oh, he did this and he did that, and then I counter it with something that's factual, they want to dismiss it. So if you want to tell me why you don't like Donald Trump and what he's done, that to make you think the way that you think, I'm willing to have that conversation as long as you're willing to have an open mind.
yeah,
Wait
I
a minute,
mean,
Zero, you met Donald Trump in the 80s at the casino? What was he like?
Atlantic City. I mean, I just don't think that he would be a good president. He didn't do much for us in the first 4 years. Oh, you have your picture with him.
I want to see those pictures. I know. Oh my God. I would love to meet. So I had a chance to meet Donald Trump, but it's okay. So when I go home, I usually don't rent a vehicle because I'm with my family. They take me everywhere, or I can Uber it. Do y'all know that I could not get a like? I went there. I missed the rally, but I was willing to go back. But my family is so Democrat that I could not peacefully go and meet Mr. Trump. Well, through the rallies. He's been in
Yeah,
Wisconsin so much. I would love to meet Donald Trump. Go ahead,
yeah.
Biggest.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Donald Trump when he was doing The Apprentice and all that. I was a huge fan, but when he started running for president and the ignorant stuff that was coming out of his mouth, I was just like, what in the holy hell? Why did I ever like him? He just did nothing, and I don't think he's going to do anything in these next 4 years either.
Okay, well
So
let's
we
talk
really
about
don't
it.
have.
Let's talk
Mhm.
about it.
Yeah, it's
504
fine.
girl, take those emojis. 504 girl, I don't know. I don't understand what's wrong with you today. Maybe you're being hard on me because of the things I said about cigarette smoking. Zero said his guards tried to stop. See, listen to this. Donald Trump is for the people. Zero said his guards tried to stop us and he said, no, let them be. I know that that is what he's like. He wants to meet people. He doesn't mind, you know, being with he doesn't mind being with the people. Now, does he say a lot of things? Yes. Does he know how to get people's attention? Is he good with yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But to say, let me ask you this. Did you cash any of those stimulus checks that was passed out?
I didn't get one.
Well, I don't know why you didn't, but
So
I
yeah,
didn't get
no.
one either for income purposes. But he gave out stimulus checks when he took over, right? When he won the election, the economy was already in trouble. He did a lot to fix it. Now we see inflation and gas prices at an all-time high. Food prices, everything is super expensive. I don't care how much. Minimum wage in California is crazy, right? You go to what is it, like $20 here or something like that? It's crazy because that the cost of everything is so much higher. Donald Trump at least is talking about making the prices of food regular again, lowering the prices of gas. He did a lot in the time that he was in office. And what I find interesting is that all these things come up during his time before the election. And there's a reason why they don't want this man to run. He's for a wealthier economy, for us being able to work hard and take care of ourselves, protecting the borders. We don't want protected borders. We want to just let anybody in. We don't want a safe election. We don't want people. Voting is an American thing, right? It's one of the privileges of being here. We don't want just anybody showing up. Did y'all see what happened in Vermont? They already got in trouble for people voting in different things without the proper ID. So I'm not sure how Donald Trump is offending people by bringing back American values.
But how is he bringing anything back when he himself has been charged with a whole bunch of felonies? I mean,
A
don't
lot of
we
people
look
are
like
charged with felonies,
fools?
and if we're going to talk about things that people have done that's illegal, we need to start with Clinton. We need to go back further, and we need to speak about the atrocities from the Democratic Party and how bad it has been for the Black community. Because Donald Trump didn't come out with three strikes. He didn't come out with mandatory minimums. He didn't start the war on drugs, which is actually a war on people. So people want to talk about, oh, okay, he got these felonies, whatever, for because of this hush money, but it wasn't hush money. He paid off someone because he didn't want the it's like, okay, he's famous, this can get messy, let's just let this go away. And they tried to say that he was interfering with the election, right?
Hmm.
He didn't interfere with any election. And a lot of these presidents, we're not talking about the emails from Hillary Clinton or anything like that. So to try to pin all this stuff on Donald Trump is completely unfair. And to say that he's not qualified to run, well, the American people said that he can run and he's a Republican nominee.
Right. Well, my thing is too with the other person that's running for president. I absolutely know nothing about her. And zero tolerance. Can I ask you what state
504
you
girl,
live
you
in?
just brought up, oh, I'm sorry, let me go on mute so you can talk. 504 girl, you brought up things that don't even, it's like in the grand scheme of things. They were both throwing mud at each other. Okay. And when he says things like, oh, she's not whatever, it's like, okay, so you're going to talk about, he mispronounced her name, but she said things about him that wasn't true. Just saying.
Yeah, Zero Lightness, where was gas under $2 when he was in office? I live in Vegas and it has never been under $2. I'm just trying to figure that out where that was at, 'cause it sure in the hell wasn't in Vegas.
No, but it was in some place. It was in some places in the South,
So,
and you're
yeah,
not in the South.
I don't know that much about Kamala either, so I can't really speak on that, but I just don't think that Donald Trump would be good for our office. I just think that he's not qualified and that he's never been into politics, and for someone to not be in politics to get the best job you can possibly get still blows my mind. So,
You still
especially with
haven't
him.
really said anything factual, because let me tell you something. Kamala didn't do much as a prosecutor in California, and she didn't do much as the vice president. She was the border czar, and now she's trying to distance herself from that title. I think that he's perfectly capable of running. Why? Because he has experience of being a president already. And now it's interesting that we're having a vice president win the presidency, because we haven't really seen this before. Okay, Obama endorsed Biden. All right, so we've seen his vice president become president, and now we're seeing that with Joe Biden and Kamala. And I think that, okay, let's lock this down. Let's just hand it over to the Democratic Party and not really care. Let's slander Trump and make it seem like he's so evil, so the Democrats can have their way, so they don't cry foul play. And let me tell you something. Every time the Democrats don't get their way, something happens. And we want to act like when the economy was wealthier for blacks, did they not tear down Black Wall Street? Did they not take away wealth from black communities? And did they not try to stop us from voting every step of the way, to the point where they set up? We don't even need to get into their history. So I'm really tired of people praising one party like the Democrat Party is coming to save our people. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Yeah,
And when
I
I
agree
speak
with
facts,
how
people
people
act
feel.
like all of a sudden they don't have any, they're not able to comprehend stuff. I just spoke straight facts. I don't like rhinos. I don't, I'm damn sure not voting for anybody that's liberal. Kamala, Kamala has the most liberal VP pick that she could have chosen. That's just a scary place to be. I don't care about the race in this. It's a disrespect that's being shown. Okay, but 504 girl, you guys refuse. So tell me, how do you guys feel about the disrespect of Biden during his presidency, and his disdain for the black race, and for his black kids, for his kids mixing with black kids? Was that not disrespectful? Many people do not understand all the history. Obviously not Zero, because that history was not as long ago as they're trying to make it seem. It just was not. And they tried to stop us every step of the way whenever we made progress. And now they want us to be dependent on all these government programs like it's going to save us. A system that once oppressed you is not coming to save you. Okay? Nikki, tell me the one thing that Trump has done wrong. I'm not going to do that, because that's what you like. Tell me one thing that Biden has done wrong or Kamala has done wrong, and then maybe we can talk. But until then, everybody wants to point the finger at Donald Trump and act as if the other party are angels or saints. I can't. You don't want to have a balanced conversation. You just want to try to demonize the Republican Party, the party that have fought for
But
black people's right to hold on, the party that have fought for black people's right to vote, for slavery to end, okay? To get away with the clans and all that kind of stuff. You guys want to get rid of all the history and believe the lie that was sold to you by the Democratic Party. I don't know what to tell you. And I can't. When it came to black codes, and then once blacks became free, they said, you know what, that's not working. Let's have a war on drugs, which was a war on people. You can't have a war on drugs. Okay, the drugs aren't going to jail. People are. Call them super predators. But let's talk about Trump and what he said. No, let's talk about black babies being called predators. Let's talk about that stuff. And that happened during the Clinton administration, and that wasn't even the first time. And I just don't understand, how many times do they have, all they got to do is apologize, and people want to pick apart Trump, but ignore the history, the racist history of the Democratic Party. I can't.
But don't you agree that Trump has said some ignorant stuff while he's been running for president? I mean,
I can say that
he's
they
just
all say ignorant stuff, but when you're looking at the media, Trump is highlighted, and a lot of the media is owned by left wing media. We can't. So a lot of people. So people can go look at how many times I'm cursed out in spaces because they're talking about their democratic views and their left ideas. And the moment I say my right wing ideas or my conservative ideas, I'm cursed out. People try to call me out my name and all that kind of stuff. So no, both parties say things that are ignorant. One
oh
party
yeah,
has theirs highlighted more than the others because I don't hear people talking about the things. Biden did not want his kids to go to school with black kids. He didn't want them on a bus with black kids. Kamala is responsible for over prosecuting and the sentences for black people in California. That's a fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
yeah,
She did, and if she wants to separate herself, that she felt so. It wasn't just that blacks were locked up. She left it up to the prisons for them. It was a system
yeah.
where okay, if they got a 10-year sentence, it didn't mean they were getting out in 10 years. I live in California, so I understand the damage that has been done here with her. Okay, now I'm not telling you guys how to vote. I'm not telling you guys that. But what I am saying is, when you say, "Oh, okay," we keep hearing these things on the news. Okay, but if you listen and you look deeper, you will see things that are said that's problematic on both sides. Kamala says she don't need to do things specifically for blacks. What about all people? I'm like, no, but blacks. You bring up reparations to her, dismiss, 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 and there's so much ignorance within our race that we can't even have a decent conversation about it. What's good, Noble?
That's true.
Putting black men in jail for life, and we're not even talking about for crimes where they took somebody else's life. We're not talking about that, and we're talking about wanting to fill up not just prisons but private prisons where they don't even go, and that was just a financial, it was a money thing. Okay, and she said that she is of Indian heritage, blah blah blah, and people want to dismiss that. Why don't y'all call out those discrepancies instead of just saying, oh well, Trump did locker room talk, or Trump said this, Trump said that. I'm not worried about the individual, I'm fighting the policies. The policies, because the system can only work if we do that, because you're going to have an individual and they're not going to be perfect on either side. They're not going to be perfect, but if you understand the system that you're working with, then you can fight that. Okay.
Right.
And the reason
Right.
I am Republican is because I'm for less government involvement in our life. I'm for pro-life. Not all Republicans are pro-life, by the way. Pro-life, I think that falls along with my Christian values and my moral standards. Um, I am for a wealthier economy, a livable wage, so we can take care of ourselves, and the right to bear arms. That those are not democratic values. She wasn't doing her job as a prosecutor, 504 girl. And no offense, but you don't live here, so you really don't understand all the damage that was done, because she wasn't just doing her job. Doing your job is not sending a certain, not overcharge. You know what? I can't. You're wrong. She wasn't just doing her job. Mm-mm. But hey, like I said, you don't live here.
Mm. Yeah,
But
because
when
that
it
one
comes
thing.
to I think that's the sad thing is some people are so stuck in what they already think they know that you can't tell them anything. You can't. And so they're still waiting. I have not seen anybody's life improve financially within the Democratic Party. They all still want something and they're all still waiting, and they're going to keep on waiting. Now, join the Republican Party, fight for, the Republican Party was the one that fought for change, progress progressive movement and all of that. They're the ones that gave black men the right to vote before, white women were given a right to vote, and they held office. Black men were in office after during the Reconstruction era, after the Civil War. Um, they,
I think
because they
that
wanted to see change, but what happened? They were fighting a bunch of Democrats. They were fighting I'm not going to say Democrats at that time, but they were fighting, and and you know. But when it came to, hey, who gave us the opportunities, it was the Republican Party all the way. Who passed these bills? Who passed the bill, you know, giving black men a right to vote and all that kind of stuff. And people always want to talk about Johnson, but they don't talk about Ulysses S. Grant giving men, no matter what color they were, the right to vote. We don't talk about the 14th and the 15th Amendment. We want to just speak on emotions, and I can't do emotions. Mm.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look her up because I do not know that much about Kamala Harris. Oh wow.
I'm looking at y'all comments. See, I don't take that step to you, Nikki, because you don't know what it's like being in the South with these same laws. It's worse down here. I do know what it's like being in the South. I was for a girl. We talk. See, from there's some things about me that y'all really don't know. As far as what I've been, I share some things with you guys, but I absolutely know what it's like being in the South, being in Mississippi, being in New Orleans. Have I lived there? No. Have I spent a lot of time there? Do I have a lot of family in Mississippi and all that kind of stuff? I sure do. And I'm not dismissing anything. My family that's there with you guys in New Orleans and Texas, they're Republican and they live there. That's why there's so much food stamp welfare and rental assistance, things that people think is going to save them. No, it keeps you stuck. It keeps you the same way we have generational wealth, we have generational poverty, and you pass it down from one generation to another. And when you get stuck in a system, a welfare system, you're worried about what you're going to make, having to earn income under the table, and it's just a vicious cycle. That's it. And they wanted the black men out the home. That's right. Zero C Zero knows. Welfare is their answer. They want to be in your life, and that is not the answer. And the Republicans reject that. We reject it. Mm, Not for all that welfare and all that kind of stuff. Listen, I got along just fine without it, and there is no way I'll go backwards. No, you're not getting me stuck in some rat race. When
Hmm.
government has no money left, the government programs will go to zero knows. The Republican Party wants to reinstate the draft. I don't want my grandson. I don't want my grandson being forced to fight in a war he doesn't want to be in. What is it about the Democrat Party that you think is going to do? What do you think they're going to do for you? I feel like people want to be Democrats because they're waiting for a handout. They're waiting for somebody to give them something. Where if the economy was better, when you have all this inflation and stuff like that, we would be in a better position. I don't feel they giving somebody a check because it's never going to be enough. We'll always be waiting for a check. We'll always be waiting for something, some government assistance. And yeah,
Hmm.
black men were sent to prison and the women were giving everything to survive. I do admit that there's lots who take advantage of the welfare system, but some of us need those services, and to feel like we are waiting for a handout is ridiculous. Fight for reparations instead. That's not a handout. That's money that's owed. I do not believe that people need a handout. I think that if you are on permanent disability, that's disability. We should take care of the sick, but that's it. That's it. Social Security and all that kind of stuff as you get older, absolutely, because the elderly can't work and you should be able to enjoy. But as far as being young and able to work, no, no. I'm sorry for Vegas, but you got me talking about politics, and y'all know how
Oh
I
no,
get. You
yeah.
know
No,
how I
you're
get when
fine.
you bring that up, girl.
You're fine. No worries. It's a good, healthy conversation to have. To know that you can actually have topics like this and have disagreements and not hold it against that person if they don't agree with you.
I'm still gonna
That's
love you at the
good.
end of the
You know.
day, but but okay, look it. I'm gonna give you the floor right now. Wait, let me
Yeah.
get.
So this is a
I'm gonna
good,
give you
healthy.
the floor to say whatever you want right now. Let me figure this out, Vegas girl. Okay,
Okay.
Vegas girl, you got our undivided attention. I'm shutting up now.
No, I just think this is a really good conversation to have. It goes to show that you can have adult conversations like this and not get out of control. So that's why I brought it up. But I still don't. I'm still not a huge Trump fan. I never will be. As far as Kamala Harris goes, I don't know too much about her to agree or disagree. So I've heard some stuff about her. I don't know if it's true or not, but um, regardless, I just don't think that these two candidates will be good for us. So I think we're screwed either way. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Oh shoot. Um, how did I accidentally kicked her off? It was not intentional, you guys. Um, 504. Oh, not 504. Oh my god. Vegas girl, come back. Let me drop a link for you. Let me try. I was trying to remove the solo layout, but tomorrow, if I have to purchase another laptop, I will because this mobile streaming stuff is for the birds. Hold on, let me try to let's see. I don't know how to drop another link for her. Let me try. Guest, invite guest, copy. Duh. More. Post comment. Dang it. Duh. Paste. Chat. I'm sorry about that. My apologies. Like I said, I'm voting for the candidate that would take the best care of me, not my political party. Okay, fair. Something needs to change because look at the immigrants in New York are doing it so bad. That is such a problem. It just is. Oh, I'm glad that you're okay after Katrina. 504 girl. Dang, I wanted Vegas girl to give her fun. I thought I accidentally kicked her off. My bad. I don't want you guys to think that I'll kick you off because of your political views because I won't. Unless you're a rhino, then shit, I can't help that. I'm not interested in their points of views. But politics is tough, and I get passionate because I want our people to be okay. It's not it's not me trying to preach to you guys or anything like that because at the end of the day, hey, it's not my job to tell people how to vote, but it is my job to say why I vote. And I do believe in being informed. I think a lot of people are misinformed and they actually don't know their history and they go off of, okay, I seen this clip on CNN, I seen this clip on MSNBC, and that's it, and they don't look for the full clip and what this candidate really stands for in their history. I followed Kamala since she was a prosecutor, right? And she didn't. I don't think Vegas girl was coming. Hold on, let me send her a message real quick. That was definitely an accident. I just my sound went out. So tomorrow, again, I'm determined to get my laptop. I will be back on track. So that way we can have our regular streams. I can continue to do what I'm doing and then we can touch bases because when I didn't stream for a while, I kind of and I don't really need to go um hang on. Sorry, hold on for a second. I had to send her a message. But I accidentally booted her off. I don't really need to go live anymore because since I'm not fighting and stuff, I know I don't talk about things that people really care about, but I care about them, and I am not going back the other way. I feel like once I have to start fighting with people and doing all that stuff, then I just lost it. I lost my energy, and I'm gonna start looking crazy like other people on here. I'd much rather just take care of myself and make sure that I'm doing all right, and not trying to be involved in all that other high stress stuff and people liking that kind of thing. Is just not where I am anymore, you guys. So I really can't go back to it. But I will, let's see, tomorrow. I'm kind of leaning towards, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna pray that I can do an actual stream. If not, then I'm gonna splurge on another laptop and have them set it up there, and I will just, I don't know what to do with this laptop I just bought. Maybe they'll take it back, maybe not. I don't know, but it doesn't work, so I'm frustrated. Me asking about the disrespect to the VP is solely based on a man disrespecting a woman, and a woman who has an important seat in our democracy is someone, bless you, is someone would have attempted to walk up on Trump. Are you as upset as the attempted assassination of him and the things that he's been through? I mean, right now he's worried about a fair election and stuff like that, and you guys are acting like he did the worst thing to her because he said some words. Like, I don't understand it. Any other VP, they would have been. Nothing happened to Vance. I think that you're just biased by before girl, and you're just narrow minded. I mean, I can't help that. You know, you're gonna be stuck in your ways, and it's unfortunate that you refuse to see the bigger picture, and you worry so much about what a person says instead of the policies that they stand for. So I find that interesting. But oh wait, because I don't want to be insulting, I just have to write with that because I want us to be friends at the end of the day. Hey Vegas girl, you want to do a thought before I end, before I close out?
Yes, thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun. I'm getting sleepy now, so I'm gonna get some rest.
Yeah, I'm about to anyway, but thank you for coming up. I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Thank you.
And even though I get a little heated, I do appreciate your points of view, and I really thank you for sharing.
Oh, no problem. I'm glad we can have a conversation. Good night, chat. It was a lot of fun.
Good night, girlie. I'll drop your link in the chat too.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
That's Vegas girl. 504 girl, do you see her link? I don't know if Vegas girl is out there. She can type in the chat because she changes her name to her channel a lot, and I forgot to drop her link earlier. But please drop her link if you can. Um, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated, but hey, Atlanta girl, long time no see, friend. I love you too, girlie. I see you in my clouds. Uh, how you doing, Atlanta? That was wrong as well. He didn't deserve an attempt on his life. Not only that, but y'all seen Kim Cheeto, how the former head of the Secret Service was questioned about the parameters and how safe Trump was, and she didn't have the answers, and she didn't consider Matthew a threat to his security. Good night, Zero. I'm about to go to bed too. That was crazy. I love you guys. I'm not gonna stay away as long, but I love you too, Atlanta girl. I'm doing all right, y'all. I just wanted to check in with you guys a little, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Here's Vegas Girl's link. Go check her out. I'm gonna try to make a video because darn, I'm getting tired. Who's that lady that just got sentenced? Well, I didn't get to see. I was live earlier. Mama Cynthia had said this lady was sentenced. The one that shot that black lady through the door. My brain is tired, so I'm not gonna try to cover the story tonight. But I wanna look at that and maybe make a video about it because that family deserves justice. And if she got 20 years, y'all know who I'm talking about. If she got 20 years, it's not nearly enough. But given her age, it could very well be a life sentence. I say a life for a life. There are no second chances when it comes to stuff like that. You know. All right. On a brighter note, she needed to resign because that shouldn't have happened. She was pressured into resigning. 504 girl. Mm-hmm. Good night, Atlanta girl. All right, you guys. I gotta figure out my week. My son starts school on Monday. And I'll be back soon, so that way we can talk about stuff. All right. I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Thank you, Vegas girl, for coming up. Hey, Hustler. I'm just about to end, but I'll talk to you soon. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I have to fix my laptop because it has me feeling a little like, yeah, right? Yay, school, right? Oh, I forgot my life is busy. I'm not used to this. Um, yeah, so it's like it's no big deal. A lot of people like to stream behind a camera, like an avatar. I don't even know if y'all can see my picture or is it just showing a white dot. I don't know. 504 girl, does my picture show or no? Because if it doesn't show, I'm not gonna leave it public. Because it just looks crazy. Yep, school is starting. So I need to plan another trip or a mini vacay to get my mind together and just be on it. Uh, No pick. All right, so I'll put this on members. I hate to put on members only when Vegas girl was up here, but I'll invite her back and drop her link again. But I'm not gonna leave it public because it looks tacky without this the picture. Mine starts Monday. Yay, school! You're happy about school, man. I'm trying to balance work and all that stuff. The only thing I don't like about work is that it interferes with my dance schedule, so I can't do my ballet classes in the morning. I have to switch them to at night. Um, And yeah, my son started school and stuff. It was showing and now it's not. Change your avatar. Will that work? How do I change it? Let me try. Changing avatar. I'm not sure how to do that. Change settings. Settings? Oh yeah, I don't know how to do it from my phone. The picture just went out, it was there. Oh, okay, maybe I'll leave it public, maybe not. Oh, so yeah, my son started school. He's getting so big. I mean, dang, I'm so proud of him. And my daughter, preparing her for college and the next stage is like I'm just busy. I'm loving it though. We're having fun and I'm still squeezing in my workouts. So there's no excuses, ladies or and men, for not taking care of yourselves because if I can do it as a single mom, then you guys can do it too. I change mine every now and then and again. Hester, yeah, I'll put up a more recent picture because I don't wear my hair straight anymore. Was I even sober in that picture? That picture, I don't know how old that picture is, but we'll put up something recent. Um, yeah, this balancing life out and my daughter. When I look at my daughter, what's funny is how much they like to be around me. But I just want to make my babies proud and make you guys proud, okay? So I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. I need to get to editing and trying to I need to get to editing. I love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. Hustler, good seeing you. Bye, 504 girl. And yep, talk to y'all later. Bye bye.